Hold on. Let me take a sip.
All right. We are here.
Can you believe? I'm going to cry.
What? Our last episode of season 2?
It's our last regular episode.
I'll latte that a little. But I'm excited for
believe it.
a break. But I'm also a little bit sad. I enjoy our show.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for a break, but I'm also like, I can't believe we're pulling it off still.
We're still here. We're like a bad penny, still showing up.
I think that's the reality is we were like, let's start a podcast. Well, no, I said to you, let's start a podcast, or you start a podcast.
Yeah, but I think that you were like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
And you were like,
it was my idea for you, and then you roped me into it real quick. Yeah. But I don't know about you, but I didn't really have a lot of faith in it going past a couple of weeks and just to see what happens. And now we're
wrapping up season 2.
60-something episodes in.
Planning holiday episodes.
Did you see our Spotify Wrapped? No. I was crying.
Oh, you're so cute.
I could not believe it. Okay, I'm going to go through it.
She's going to go through the stats.
It's our last, I have to find it in our.
I know, it's wild to me that here we are at the end of
Spotify Wrapped hits. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, end of 2022. So Spotify wrapped it up for us.
It did. I can't believe that Spotify Wrapped hits so differently when you're a creator than it does when you're a listener. Mm-hmm. Do you pay attention to Spotify? Do you have Spotify?
Yeah,
do you have a Spotify Wrapped?
Yeah.
Can we go through yours? Can we roast yours?
Nope.
Why not?
Nope.
Why not?
Just because it's like music bingo stuff. So it's not actually what I listen to. That's not fair.
Mine was pretty predictable. Okay. Let me...
Taylor, Harry, Taylor.
A little bit of Jack Harlow in there.
I love
it. Sorry. Wow. I was not prepared to jump into this right away.
Oh, our Wrapped?
Yeah. But we just came up in conversation. Okay. I shared these on our page too. 63 episodes, 1.9 thousand minutes of content.
It's a lot of minutes.
That's insane, that amount of content.
And we're not done yet, so we'll probably have over 2,000 by year end.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
We were in the top 10% of most shared podcasts globally.
Well then. Look at us go.
We're heard in 13 countries. And we made more than 93% of creators in the comedy category for podcasts.
Look at us.
With almost 2,000 minutes.
I'm pretty proud of us.
God damn.
Right?
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers to us. Keep coming back for more.
Keep on coming.
There have been so many good stories too over the last, and so many funny conversations. I'd love to hear from the listeners.
What was your favorite rando conversation?
Yeah. So what conversation between us really stuck out?
It's always the randomness of it all where, I just quietly inject things that sometimes we get or sometimes we don't get. And then you're like, wait a minute. We realized Tori is very expressive.
Once we moved to video, god damn.
Yeah, right? You're like, I did not know I did that.
Yeah. Season 2, we had an identity crisis.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah. Well, now we're here and now you're looking at us. Sorry. Or you're welcome.
Yeah.
Depending on which side you're on.
Anyway, I'm really proud of us. That's all.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sorry.
It's a good year end.
I'm all over you today.
Well, that's okay because you've been waiting to talk to me because this day has been an absolute shit show. This week has been a shit show. I had to fire my first employee. That was awkward. I've never fired someone before.
Guys, it wasn't me. Don't worry.
She's still here. No. And
really
how do you fire someone that works for free exactly? I had to do that, which is wild to me.
I boss babed the situation a little bit myself.
I'm proud of you.
I think, it's just about team fit. People either fit or they don't. Mm-hmm. And when you're working so closely with people and so much of the business that you're in and that I'm joining and whatever is based on personality, how those personalities mesh, I think is so important. And those interpersonal relationships really drive the business. So when there's a kink in it, I think it's very hard to maintain good personal and working relationships.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I think the ability to roll with unexpected changes is the number one on the thing that we need in my business at any rate. And when you're not able to just roll with the punches sometimes, that's not going to work no matter what your work ethic is, because I feel like every single person on our staff has such a good work ethic and is willing to put in that extra work or that extra mile. And so it wasn't that of a wrong fit because that person definitely did do that. But at the same time, it's just when something didn't go that way, like the meltdown that ensued, I was just like, oh my God.
So I always try to embody.
Oh my God.
I listen to, you know me, I'm like always pushing for growth. So I'm always listening to other people's podcasts. How do I, especially in the business space, like how do I push further? And the number one word that stands out to me that business leaders have always said, and for some reason it like blows up in my mind as like a freaking billboard, is tenacity.
Yeah.
You have to have a sense of tenacity as you move through situations and being able to continue pushing forward and being specific about how you're pushing forward, and being tenacious about it. So I think, it's just a lack of
I'm learning
tenacity.
video production right now, which is not my realm. This is not my cup of tea.
Listen, we're doing great
I
over
am really
here.
proud of my growth and tenacity this year.
Guys, our clips are going great. That clip of us talking about the Woodstock thing.
It was awesome.
It's fucking hysterical.
I had to text Tori. I was like, I am awfully proud of myself that I had busted out not one but two actual real life references to cannibalism.
It was so funny.
On the spot in a conversation.
Funny.
I'm using that useless knowledge that my brain is stacked with for good, and I'm really proud of myself.
If not for this podcast, then for what?
Right?
All right. Well, we got a lot to do today. I think we should get into what's roasting.
All right. I'm ready to have what's
And then
roasting.
at the end, we'll talk about kind of what the plan is after
Okay, perfect.
today ends and we move into the next phase of our holiday season. Okay.
I was sad about Christine McVie.
I know. I was just thinking about it was our last what's roasting of season 2. Okay, I got to move on. All right.
I know.
I know. I was thinking about the fact that I saw her in concert. She carried the whole Fleetwood Mac show when I saw them in Boston.
She wrote Tell Me Lies. Tell Me Sweet Little Lies.
But when I was seeing them in concert, she actually did like 85% of the singing.
The heavy lifting.
She did the whole thing. And I'm sure Stevie
Nicks gets all the glory for it.
Fully.
However, Stevie Nicks actually made me cry this week. Did you see what she posted on?
What I could read in her handwriting was beautiful.
Yeah. So she didn't know that she was sick. She said, here's my best friend since 1975. I didn't even know that she was sick until Saturday. The family told me to stay at home and don't fly to London because we don't know anything yet. And then she died. And then she quoted Haim lyrics from their song Hallelujah. And I was bawled my eyes out.
Yeah.
Bawled my eyes out.
What a bond those two would have had, especially because they saw each other go through everything.
Yeah.
The notoriety of that band, the journey of that band, and really these two powerhouse musician women holding it together.
And dealing with, let's be honest, dickhead guys.
Yeah, that's why I said holding it together amongst the psycho men of that group.
And then Christine actually left the group and then came back later because she's like, I can't even not deal with your shit right now.
She left
I'm done.
I wrote it down. She left in 1998, but she came back in 2014.
Yep.
Yeah. But she's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And
well, that's it. She got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and she's like, bye, I don't have to deal with you bitches anymore. Not dealing with it. I'm not here for it.
What a legacy. And I'm so unbelievably thankful that I saw her in concert. And I think I have some videos or something to drum up. But just a ridiculously talented human. And it's crazy to me when you really think about like the two of them.
Yeah.
How much more notoriety Stevie has.
Yeah, it is weird. I don't know why, but maybe because she didn't want to be the star of the limelight, though.
Well, I think it's the drama that Stevie was copying,
possibly
too.
True.
Like,
and
she was always the
media fodder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
The relationship side of it and everything was about Stevie.
So since we were talking about our Spotify rap, Spotify also gave us...
I was kind of hoping you would go through yours, but you're being lame.
No, I mean, it really was lame. It was like Madonna... Prince, like it was not anything that I was like, oh, okay, it's like fully what my radio station plays. Ugh. So it was all of my playlist. So it wasn't fun.
I guess I can be vulnerable enough to go through mine.
I appreciate you. Leading the pack was Bad Bunny for the third year in a row for the most streamed artist globally on Spotify.
I don't listen to Bad Bunny.
I listen to it, but I don't realize it's Bad Bunny. And then I'm like, oh, I like it. It's okay.
I'm a big lyrics person.
Yeah.
This makes me sound so awful. I'm a big lyrics person. I need them to get into the music, to get into the story, to get into the message. That's why I love country music so much. Because it's all story. And I don't understand most of Bad Bunny's songs because they're in a different language.
It's Puerto Rican and it's rap.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It just sounds to me. So like I can be like, oh yeah, this is a great beat. But other than that, I have a hard time emotionally getting into it because I can't understand it.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything emotional about Bad Bunny.
I don't want to sound like an uncultured swine. I You just
Tori, you uncultured swine.
let me get through my like French Duolingo, and then I'll get into Spanish. Right? That's what he sings in.
I don't know shit about French. Sorry.
I'm not bad at French.
Spanish, I can follow. French, not so much.
He was the #1 streamed album worldwide.
All right, I believe that. Well, there's a lot of Spanish speakers. So
Taylor Swift came in with the second most streamed artist overall.
I saw somebody
which is
roast
insane.
Taylor Swift yesterday on
why?
Insta. He's just like, you guys are all gonna hate me, but I think she's whiny. I think that he called her the squealer.
Oh, I did see this.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
From Eric Lovequist?
Yeah, I guess my perspective on that, though, was like, nobody cares what you think. Like,
I
who
read
cares
it.
what you give a shit if you think she's whiny or not? She still has more money in her change purse than you will ever have in your life.
But he's one of those people, and we all have that one person in our life that is like, I don't like that because whatever. And then like makes up this pontificated fake, I know better than everybody else about this certain situation. I don't know what it is. You're feeling of superiority or that your taste is somehow above everyone else's taste.
Just because you don't like the thing everybody else likes.
And that's okay. You don't have to. But that, once again, keep scrolling. We don't need to know why you're so much more...
You don't have to listen to her music, but you cannot deny her success.
No.
To be the #2 most streamed artist worldwide. But forget that. She
called
had
her lyrics vapid.
the #4 spot on the U.S. streamed albums for the year, and it came out in the middle of October.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
She was her album was out for like 6 weeks of the year, for like 15% of the year, and slammed to #4.
Yeah, making her the most viral artist of the year, which that definitely, you're winning something. So. Sorry, Eric.
I'm forever.
We disagree.
I'm forever going to be a Swiftie.
Yeah.
I'm not. I can't even deny it.
Well, even for me, I was just like, what's wrong with me that I'm not so involved in all of her lyrics? I'm not a lyrics-based person.
Oh.
Sometimes I question if I have feelings.
Midnight Rain is like,
I don't know.
Midnight Rain is everything to me.
I'm not that deep. Sorry.
Oh my God, it's so good. The lyrics are so good. And they're all blanking on me right now. But like, if it was on in my car, I'd be belting it out.
I'm just such a matter-of-fact human being. Like, there's not a poetic heart in here. It's not. It's kind of like, but did it make you laugh? No, it's not for me. It's all right. I know where I stand. Drake, The Weeknd, BTS, all rounding out the top 5 most streamed artists globally for Spotify in 2022. I don't think there's any surprise there.
Sorry, I was looking at the lyrics.
That's okay. She's all getting into her feelings over here.
I am.
And I'm like, boring. Boring.
All right, forget
Fuck your feelings.
Fine, we'll move on.
Not you specifically.
You know me.
You.
Know me most of the time, and the too many of them I have at any given moment.
Oh my God, so many feelings. I don't know what that feels like.
And then I get nervous and talk about them too much.
How are we friends? I don't know.
I had like a hard self-check.
Why?
About this. Poop man. Can I call him that?
Are we going back to this date? This date, non-date?
Well, in the like, when you like you recap it with somebody, you're like, oh, this was great. All of it went great, but he did tell me that I rambled. And I was like, yeah, probably.
I like your ramble. Your ramble leads me to fun places. He was like,
it's endearing, but I was like,
And then this one's rambling on in her brain about how she rambles.
Yeah, entirely.
Yay, Tori.
I wanted to be like, yeah, dude, that's why I have a motherfucking podcast. But I, was just like, great, thank you.
At least I don't have to throw away my shoes from my shit. So
it's true. Yeah.
If you have no idea what we're talking about, definitely listen to the podcast before this one so you can understand how her date non-date went. So yeah, Tori gets into her feelings. Yet. Well, I mean, maybe he's embarrassed because of the way that thing ended. I mean, it was a shitty ending to a shitty date. You're welcome.
No, I think he knows I'm traveling. So he's like, I'll just deal with that when she gets back.
I'll deal with that ramble when it rambles back.
Procrastinate this girl. No,
that's awesome. And we're going to wrap up with our Spotify's most streaming song was Harry Styles' As It Was. I loved this album for him. I was never a Harry Styles fan.
It took me a minute to get into it. I've just been re-listening to the entire album recently, and now I'm obsessed. I think when it first dropped, I was like, like it's good, but it's not.
I hosted trivia last night.
Oh, yeah?
And one of the tiebreaker questions, because I always have a hard tiebreaker question, and it's usually like name all the members of the Eagles, or like name all the members of
Was it like
One Direction.
name every song on that album?
No, just I said name all of the members of One Direction. And so the two people that were in the tiebreaker were both like over 60.
I love that.
I did. And so I was so proud of the dad. He's like, oh my God, my daughter. Because I asked for one representative from the team to come up.
Yeah.
And I privately questioned them for a song. And she's like, the one that dated Gigi Hadid. Like, she didn't even have names, but she knew the T on the band, which I loved.
That's all you need. That's close enough.
And I did. I was like, okay, one. But both of them were like Harry.
Love it.
They both got that. But then he was like, Liam. And I was like, oh my God, I'm really proud of you, Dad. And he's like, my daughter would kill me right now because she'd be like, easy, and name all of the members.
Of course.
But I totally loved that she had the T and he had two more names. And I was like, I am really proud of you two right now.
That's amazing.
That I gave her a backup prize
The
because
vinyl.
I was just like, here you go.
I'm hoping Santa brings the vinyl of Harry's house
I love it.
for Christmas. If he's listening, I would really love it.
Thanks, Santa.
Thank you, Santa.
Oh, meanwhile, I got the text from my daughter about this is what I want for Christmas, and it was a cat. We're not adopting any more animals.
you
There
have-
is a no.
Bella was all up in my lap earlier today.
So, oh my God. Speaking of animals, glass animals, heat waves for the second year running, still in there after Harry Styles. Stay
Which is
by
kinda
Justin
crazy.
Bieber and Kid Leroy.
I'm convinced that that Justin Bieber pays to be on Spotify top though, because he was like
It's
all
Kid Leroy's
over
song,
mine.
though.
I know, but he was all over mine last year, and I don't actively go to his page to listen. He just happens to end up in my like radio. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like he's like planted and stuff. Although I'm sure
Like
people
he
feel that way
pays
about Taylor
pay
Swift.
for play. Yeah.
All right, so my top genre was pop.
Okay.
I listened to 47,000 minutes.
Oh, that's a lot of pop.
I don't know. No, of overall, 47,000.
Oh, okay.
No. I was kind of surprised, but not surprised that pop made my top genre. It's the first time in a few years pop made it over country.
Okay.
But if you look at like majority of my songs and top artists, they're all country. So I don't really know how that worked out. But top artist, Taylor Swift. Duh. Number 2 is Morgan Wallen. That Dangerous album, man. Was
Really?
It's just so good. And I'm feeling a little bit guilty that I'm supporting him and his, he's made racist comments, but you have to click all the way through to the end.
Okay.
Just click all the way through.
Do I have to?
Well, do you care about all the crap?
No, I was just going to let it roll while you were talking.
Okay, sorry.
To see if I saw anything worth it. Because once again, I use my Spotify for music bingo, so it's not an accurate description of me.
This is a very vulnerable place to be in that I'm sharing this
105 different genres. So that's interesting, right?
Number 3 for me was Jack Harlow.
Okay.
First Class, baby. It's just all over.
First Class.
Which, by the way, was my number 1 song of the year. It's still a jam. That's like my get into work mode on the way.
So what was your minutes for listening?
47,000.
All right, so that was way more than everybody else.
I don't know.
That is, because I only had 17,000.
So I'm a music dork. We knew that.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
Maren Morris was my number 4. And then guess what was number 5?
What?
You're going to high five me.
What?
High five me first. Lake Street Dive.
Yay! I love it.
Because we went to that concert. They have a song right now called Hypotheticals that
It's really good.
It's I think my favorite song. And I have somebody that I think of when I hear that song. I love it. I just love it.
I'm really kind of upset with my Spotify that Staying Alive is the number 1 song that's in there. I don't know why.
I believe that.
Was it by doing CPR to it? Isn't that you're supposed to do CPR to the beat of Staying Alive?
Do you use it in your bingo?
Yeah, it's a common denominator with most things because I'm like, everybody can do a Bee Gees song. We can do that.
So my number 1 song was First Class, and then the other ones of my top 5 were all country songs. Background Music, The Kind of Love We Make. Background Music's Maren Morris. The Kind of Love We Make, Luke Combs. Wasted on You, Morgan Wallen, and then Something in the Orange, I think, is Zach Bryan.
All right.
So again, pop wins, but also
my top artists: the Beatles, Elton John, Madonna, Bee Gees, and David Bowie.
Yeah, but we knew
not
that.
a surprise there. And it was the song you couldn't stop listening to. Let It Be. It's like my mantra. So I'd stay alive.
Wait,
then let it be.
How many artists did you listen to? Sorry, how many artists did you listen to?
105 genres. I didn't see how many artists I listened to.
Let me see if I can go back. We're just comparing.
You're a buff of the beats, an aficionado of sound. Why, thank you, Spotify. I'm called the musicologist.
I'm trying to see if I can beat you out in all these stats, although I doubt it.
Probably.
No, 48 genres.
Oh, yeah. 105.
remotely.
That's insane.
That's disgusting.
Was my number one rock, which it's my least favorite genre. So
I don't know. I would love to know how everybody else stacked up.
yeah, where did you stack up? Make sure you get a hold of us and let us know. Leave us a voicemail message.
Leave us your inner thoughts and feelings and tell us
Always.
what you listen to. And you think nobody's watching, but Spotify will tell you at the end of the year.
Yep, exactly. You are definitely being watched. All right, so while William and Kate
They're in Boston.
greeting fans, I watched them at the Celtics game.
It's so cute.
She was roasted for not being able to clap.
Oh, I didn't see that.
She's been like torn apart on social for not being able to clap.
She can't. What do you mean?
Because it was kind of like it was a very weird clap. I don't know if it's a British clap. I don't know.
Do you think she can like come? It would have been more of a scene if she came to Boston and like. Actually, wouldn't it have been more of a scene if she started like cheering and throwing a foam finger around?
Well, yeah, right. Well, she was supposed to just pop into the game, but then they ended up having a really good time and they stayed for the whole thing, which I thought was really, really cool. And I'm watching it like, oh my God, it's just so weird to see them courtside at a Celtics game.
I know. And you know what,
weird.
though? I've come to this realization that they are goals. She is stupidly beautiful.
Yeah,
I don't know how
really
she keeps
is.
her hair so perfect.
Right.
And she's always dressed perfectly, which I know.
And she's just very plain Jane elegant. But it's just
it's just sophisticated.
Yeah,
everything. She gets off the plane and it's a blazer and a turtleneck, and I'm like, I own those, and I don't look that good.
She just walks with an air. It's
and
stately.
Watching him talk more and interact with people here in Boston, he's like kind of a dork.
Yeah, he's a big goofy goof. But I like it though. But he's just like
and
very
he's got
kind.
that like balding, sophisticated thing, older thing going on. I'm like looking at it and I'm like, if I could be Kate, can I find a William? How does this work? Like, how do I like embody this into my future couple goals?
So where were they outside of the nonprofit in Chelsea?
Yes, they went to a nonprofit in Chelsea because they're here for looking at like why am I blanking?
The Celtics brought them here for a Earth recycling sustainability conference, and they're being awarded
that's what the word is called as I finish my coffee. Yes, they're here for
the
climate change and sustainability practices, which Boston is a leader in, between our governor as it being in the middle of the administration, and then a pillar. And then also all of the research facilities that we have here in Boston. So they're here for that.
And I love that they said that, if the Celtics lost, they wouldn't have been able to show their face again. And we agree. We are that way.
If you were in the front row and the Celtics lost.
But how astute of you to know that that's what assholes Boston fans are.
Exactly.
So.
They haven't been.
God, there they are. They brought them. Did somebody get them a dog? They didn't even have a coffee.
I'm just waiting for that photo with them with Dunkin' Donuts in their hand, and like my life will be.
Right, exactly. You ruined it. They get booed off the stage.
Yep. Anyway, apparently
by Tommy at the bar.
Can't with you. They haven't been to the States in a while, I don't think.
No, not since New York, and it was like 5 or 6 years ago. It's been a while.
2014.
So thank you for choosing Boston. We appreciate it.
And it's super cool to see them here.
Can you pass me the cowbell or some sort of noise-making thing so that we can stop fucking talking about Kanye and Kim and this divorce is finally fucking over? Thank you. Thank you.
It's
Thank
over.
you.
It's over. $200,000 he will pay in child support, and everything else is split.
People were quoting the lyrics to
Gold Digger.
18 years. 18 years. I was like, yes. Yes.
People were like,
in the photo that they chose with the two of them, I was just like, perfect.
I'm dead.
Thank you for this.
And then everything else will get split in half. But I thought more interestingly was how they broke up all the properties.
Okay. Talk to me.
So Kanye kept, I don't know. Kim kept their houses in Riverside, California, Malibu, and in Idaho.
Okay.
I didn't know they had a house. What do we care?
Yeah, they did, because that's where they go to the ranch when they pretend to go horseback riding and act like they're normal people.
But there could be more of that, because he's keeping the other homes in California, in Calabasas, Malibu, apparently another one in Malibu, Hidden Hills, and 1,000 Oaks.
Yeah.
And then he's also retaining 2 ranches and a home located in Wyoming, a property in Belgium, and his childhood home in Chicago.
Okay.
So I guess he kept most. It seems to be with that, though, if he's paying child support and he's getting majority of the assets, or not majority, maybe she's like, I don't give a shit about the house in Wyoming,
she just doesn't care.
But it seems to be that like he retains most of the value in the relationship, which I think is shocking, because
I think she just wanted to get this done. Like, here, is this good enough for you? Here, take another house. Is this good enough? It's like playing Monopoly. I'm going to get myself out of this bad mortgage. Here, take this house. Take this house. Is that enough for you to go away? Take this house. Is that enough for you to go away? Take that one. Bye. Yeah. They don't live real lives. So
no, they don't. But I was kind of surprised, like,
because his now assets are like totally being diminished. She probably felt bad. Like, I really hope you shut your mouth. Just stop doing things in public. Well, she's also like,
I'm watching you lose value, and I'm continuing to make way more.
Yeah.
So have fun. Well,
I saw that Skims, which I totally loved, had Snoop Dogg and his whole family for a Skims.
So cute.
It is really cute.
I had no idea there were like kids and grandkids and like.
Oh yeah. His son played for USC football. Like, he's talented.
Sorry, I'm not up on my Snoop Dogg.
Oh my God. But I love the fact that him and his wife have been married since high school. Like, they have like a very, like, their relationship is so freaking cute.
I had no idea.
So cute. Like, and she's the boss bitch. She is the manager. So she makes sure like he gets all of these deals, and like he just slowly gets stoned and does what his wife tells him to do and lives this happy little life.
You know, also goals. If you're not going to be the prince and princess of the world.
Well, speaking of getting stoned, I had written this down because I wanted to talk about it.
Speaking of getting stoned.
What?
Okay. No, it's just we don't talk about. Yeah, we do. Go ahead.
Lake Bell joked that she is straight up a better parent when she is stoned. And says, I'm on their level. But I think that there is something to do with like just being chill and going through life. Like that Snoop Dogg's like, whatever. He has made a business out of it. He has made more businesses out of it. And he's doing fucking cooking shows with Martha Stewart. So obviously his wife is boss bitching him to a great career. But I love the whole family was there. Both of his sons, his daughter, his grandkids.
The grandkids
and they're all
were
wearing
so
Skims.
cute.
Yeah. I mean, it was such a great
It's just
collab.
like another thing. Snoop Dogg just shows up places and you're like, why are you here? Oh, it doesn't matter. You're Snoop Dogg.
But,
why are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Like with Martha Stewart, with this, it's just.
Well,
he just shows up.
Why did I not know that he does like motivational songs for kids?
Oh my God, I forgot about this. I meant
like
to
you're
write
beautiful,
it down.
you're great, you're having a good day. Always like rapping with Snoop, and I'm like, I need this for positive affirmations.
I saw it in reels with moms like packing kids' lunches, being like, "Low key, the song's for me though." Like
seriously,
your feelings are important. You are smart. I was like, damn.
Right?
Pop is the wrong genre to get me going to work.
But I the depth of Snoop that we all just thought it was like this pop, you know, dropping gangster that's, you know, just stoned all the time.
But that's kind of what he wants to be. He's like, I'm going to just do my thing. You pay attention or you don't. And then over here, we're like, did everybody know this about Snoop? Did you know this about Snoop? I love it.
But there is something to be said for just being you and just maintaining your level of just, this is me. I'm going to keep doing this. Even when he's done in one of his most famous speeches, I'd like to thank me. Because I show up every day. Yeah. Like, I love that. I wish all of us were more, I mean, I wish the rambling one here would do these positive affirmations in the morning.
Yeah.
You're good enough. You're smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like you. Stuart Smalley, the little voice in your brain every single day, because you are. And I like working with you over this past year. I'm like so super proud of you.
I'm gonna cry. You started like we're talking about Snoop Dogg, and I'm starting to resonate. I'm like,
but I mean, it's serious though. I'm so thankful for you this year on your drive and your commitment to this show and this pod and doing this project with me. That I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that with you. Actually, you're going to do it with me.
Yeah, that's how.
So,
oh my gosh,
I know
this has been the biggest highlight of my year.
Yay!
And I was gonna leave this till we do our like New Year episodes, but you're just have been such an incredible mentor and an incredible friend, and you've been horrifically welcoming to me. And
why do you like me?
Yeah, and I say horrifically because sometimes it's a little too much, and I get there are times like when you're not wearing pants, and I'm like, okay, we need
Tori Tornado. I'm not wearing pants right now. Guess what?
I wouldn't mind a few more boundaries here. No, but other than I just can't thank you enough for how big of a presence you have been in my life.
You should still function without pants on. You are getting ready to go away. And speaking of pants, you've got to pack all of your things. How is the outfits going?
It's actually not bad. I am somehow the only person in the world that can pack just to carry on and still manage to be overpacked.
I'm proud of that. I give my poor luggage is like maximum value. My husband got me this like 47 compartment backpack.
Love that.
That we traveled with. And I had the whole radio station in there, all of my clothes.
Oh my God.
I mean, my backpack was like 15 to 20 milligrams more heavy than all of everybody else's. I was like, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
So heavy. I had to carry it.
I'm stealing my dad's luggage, which I have done for the last year. So I didn't even ask him this time. I just took it out of the office and started putting stuff in it. It's just a good one.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that's what daughters do. We steal dad's stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm getting nervous.
But you're meeting a friend in Paris, which is nice.
Yeah, but I'm getting nervous about, like, operational things, like money.
Ew.
Like, yeah, but, so get cash and then exchange it while I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I'm operationally nervous about, like, bringing cash on a plane. Like, I'm not.
You don't have to. You can use your debit card.
And then get it there?
Yeah, no, just use your debit card. You really don't need a ton of cash.
Talking publicly about the amount of money that I'm going to bring.
But you don't need to. You don't have to bring any cash.
But then I'm worried about, like,
card. The exchange rate is really good.
So then I'm worried about, like, what happens if something happens to that one debit card?
Well, bring two. You always bring a backup and keep them in other things. Oh my God, look at her. She's stressing out. Don't stress out. Definitely don't do so.
But I think I'm ahead of trends. I have, as we know, and we've discussed our schedules and whatever, I have a few trips coming up to close out 2022 and coming up in early 2023. And I think I'm ahead of the curve here with some travel trends that I have come across.
Okay, so you put in the biggest 2023 travel trends for jet setters for next year.
Yes.
And you feel like you're ahead of this.
I should say, one of my 2022 goals, my resolutions, was to travel to 5 places this year.
Okay.
And Paris and London are 4 and 5.
Perfect.
So I'm really excited that I hit my...
What about your books?
We're at 24.
Okay.
Out of 30, so I'm not positive we're going to make it.
Well, we had a podcast.
We did have a podcast.
So there's that.
That was not on the list when I made this, in January.
You didn't account for that time when
I
you
did
were
not.
making these goals.
No, but I still think like 25, 26 out of 30.
It's amazing.
It's pretty damn good.
You're so close.
But I'm really, really proud of the 5 out of 5 travel destinations.
Yeah. Okay, so do we want to go through them?
Yeah, I do.
Ditch rentals for hotels.
Yes, number 1. I did the same thing. So I did all my research. When I started looking at Airbnbs versus hotels, I thought as a solo traveler, I didn't want to deal with an owner.
It doesn't make sense.
Also didn't want to deal with like somebody who owned the building, the keys, and all of that.
Well,
I didn't want to stay in a
through...
hostel. And also, like, I want to stay in a nice, cushy, squishy bed with somebody that will call me on the telephone and tell me it's time to get up and start my day.
Maid service, washing towel. Like
Give me clean towels.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to do my own dishes. I want to like go out and experience that. Yep. So yes, ditching the rentals for hotels. Going to extended
work from home stays.
Yeah, I love that.
So my dad's big into this.
Yeah.
I mean, he just goes to Maine for months at a time and he works from
I just passed one up because I did lose that employee, but I had one for almost 3 weeks
so cool.
that I was going to do in January. And I'm really super bummed about it. I was like, I'm going to read and relax and walk dogs. And that is not happening for me. So.
I look forward to having a career in which I work from home and I can kind of bounce around. But it's been so fun to see my family do that now.
Yeah, and awesome. I love being able to have that. I can work from anywhere, which is really, really nice. That is definitely a new thing for me in the last 2 years. And I'm firmly embracing it and loving it.
3 and 4.
Yeah.
Baby, my whole life. This is majority of my traveling right
Travel
here.
with your family and choose outdoor adventures.
Yep. Ski trips on ski trips on ski trips. Me and my dad, man.
That's, you like that.
We do.
We're rather, campers. I'm hikers, campers. I'd rather warmer weather stuff.
Yep.
I'm not a skier because I have terrible knees.
Oh my God.
And I like cross country skiing.
Yeah.
And I like also sitting in a lodge with a nice drink waiting for après ski. That is where I live.
We are definitely like a extreme ski hard family, but it is so fucking fun. I'm really excited.
I'll read a book and I'll meet you for après ski at the band.
I'm really excited. I will say like the way we ski is like we get up at 7, we ski hard till 2 or 3, and we're done.
It's such a good workout too, and that's awesome.
So I'm excited. I've been checking those ones off the list and I got more of them coming already. I love it.
Keep conservation in mind. So this is focusing on sustainable tourism. I could probably do better.
Yeah, I could probably.
I think we could.
Although
all
I don't
better.
know, like how do I tour sustainably? Is that a word?
Yeah. Yes. Getting to know the culture, contributing to the economics in positive ways.
On the list, I would love to do that.
Greece,
like volunteer
check out
groups
some
and stuff.
breweries in Milwaukee. Take a train through Laos. Yes, please. I'm so down for all of those adventures. See natural wonders.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to see the Great Wall of China. China is not open to tourism.
That's not a natural
wonder. And China is also on fire.
That's a man-made one.
Yes, but I mean the 7 wonders of the world.
Is that
like one of those
Isn't
things?
there debate on what the 7 are?
The original ones.
What
and
are
then
they?
The new ones.
Googling.
So it's like, that is one of them. Is the Great Wall of China. And like the pyramids at Giza.
Taj Mahal.
Hanging whatever.
Something in Brazil.
Babylon.
Machu Picchu.
Yep.
Something in Mexico.
Yeah.
And something in Jordan.
Yeah. All of which I would love to
But then
eventually
if
see.
you scroll down, there's other ones.
Right.
So
because there's the original, and then they've got like the whatever. See a natural one, or go see a, I don't know. They're saying Botswana and Slovenia. No, thank you. But Slovenia will take you to different farms and cheesemakers as you bike around.
Okay, that I
like. I feel like I'm down for that.
We could do that.
Yeah, biking and cheese making.
Should we go on a trip together?
I feel like we should.
That would be very fun.
Yeah. Well, I'll look into Slovenia.
Maybe not Botswana. Okay.
Yeah. No. I'd like to go to a place where I could drink the water. Thank you. Like that is one for me.
So Mexico is also off the list.
Off the table. Like take it out. I'd like to just be able to drink the water there. It's really a basic thing that we need. It says maximize your trip to Mexico, by the way, has a list of places to see. So you can see some natural parks, some national parks there.
What about Costa Rica?
I'm so down. My friend Carol is there right now, and she is now wintering in Costa Rica. She said the food is cheap, the people are wonderful.
Yeah, I want to do like
and
hiking
it's warm,
stuff
and absolutely go through.
All right, that's where we're going.
Rainforests.
Done. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. We'll add that into
Yes,
the
please.
list.
I'm so down for that.
We're also supposed to unwind for our mental health. We'll do that in Costa Rica.
I think that yes. Is it bad that we're trying to like stack upon our boss bitch and shit with that's well-being, right?
Close enough, right?
We'll get 47 things done while we're resting and doing our mental health.
We'll
rewind.
rest for these 7 minutes, and then
the rest of the day we're going to jam pack it with activities because we can't sit still. Got it? Good. I find that cathartic, though.
Yeah, I do.
I feel like I'm going. And like, it's so funny. Always know when I'm on vacation, when I look, speaking of year-end wraps, at my health app, I know when I was on vacation because I'm so fucking busy with activity.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I did 11 steps that day. I probably could do better.
that's funny.
It's not that low. But yeah, going up and down 3 flights of stairs twice is really not a lot of activity here. When my commute is, all right, I was caught up in my commute today by petting my cat, or the coffee maker took a little extra. It's bad when you work from home in that respect.
Yeah.
So I need adventure for sure.
Well, we'll find it in Costa Rica.
Splurging on a bucket list getaway. I haven't done that yet.
74% of respondents are planning to spend more next year on their travel plans. Well, ain't that the truth?
I feel like we definitely are in 2023 just because it's my 20th wedding anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like we haven't gotten the big one in of what we're going to do yet. And it's kind of stressing me out, but travel deals usually come around in January.
Yep.
So I'll wait for something good then. And then
eat around the world.
I love that because I'm a foodie.
And travel around Asia.
Yeah.
Those are kind of your plan. I know.
Yes. But Italy, prosciutto, cheeses.
Oh,
yeah.
Talk dirty to me.
Yeah, exactly. Peruvian donuts. I've never heard of that. Ceviche I can live without. But other foodie spots, Japan.
I believe that.
I like sushi.
I don't know.
So I'm down.
I don't know. I think I would have a hard time eating in Asia. It's just not a genre of food that I'm obsessed with.
Oh, see, yeah, it's my number one. Travel around Asia. I definitely want to go to Japan.
There's
a long ass flight.
Japan is on my list because there's really, really great skiing there.
Oh, all right, that's fair.
But other than that, I could.
No.
There are other places I would rather go. In other cultures, I would rather experience. I don't know why I don't feel any sort of interest or camaraderie to. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I don't gravitate towards Asian culture like I do towards like Latin culture. All
right. But I'm definitely interested in eating pho and Vietnamese. Like, yeah, bring it on. I'm obsessed.
What is that?
It's like ramen. It's like soup.
Oh, see,
but
like
it's
give or take.
A broth with like.
Yeah, I don't. That to me isn't like.
It's healthful. It's supposed to give you lots of nutrients and good stuff.
None of that is appetizing to me, but like Chilean wine.
All right, I'm down for that trip too.
Fuck on.
Become a jet setter. Sex in the City filming locations in New York, White Lotus, Emily in Paris. I'm here for all of these things.
I started rewatching Emily in Paris.
Well, because the new season's coming.
And I needed to get
back into it.
I needed to like
she needed a little inspo.
With it. Yeah. Although watching that show while packing was probably not smart.
I love this so much for you. Visit a culture-rich city, which you are definitely going to be doing so. New York, Edinburgh, Lisbon, Dublin.
I like how
and
New York is on
Paris.
the list. Yeah, I'm super lucky that I've been to
All of
some of these
those.
places, and
I've been to all of them.
I've not been to Lisbon or Edinburgh, but Dublin, yeah.
Edinburgh.
Whatever.
That's okay.
Whatever.
It's Scotland.
I gotta go. I gotta understand.
You gotta go.
I'm really excited for my solo trip, but there are definitely, I think my next European trip, I would like to go with somebody.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, you and I that is on our bucket list for 2023, okay?
Yes.
We're planning a trip.
Okay.
Regardless of the time, even if it's 3 days, we're going to go somewhere. Dust off your passports. Go somewhere international for 2023.
We're going.
Yeah.
Well, this is still technically 2022, but
Yeah, we've got time.
we got time.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Is that a wrap for us today?
I think that's a wrap.
I don't want to
I think
end
I
our
got
last episode.
I got
Content
things
Rex.
to do. Oh, yes, super
Quick.
important. I watched The Empress
Okay.
on Netflix. I can't believe I found time. It was super good.
Yeah.
And I'm blanking entirely
I
on
binged
everything
Wednesday,
it's about,
and it's really fucking good.
I'm on episode 3 of Wednesday.
very good.
It's so cute.
I love it.
It reminds me of Lily.
Yeah, right? And I love the throwback to the old Wednesday that's in the
Yes.
show. So I'm loving.
The
I'm so
cast
here for
is
it.
unbelievable.
I love Catherine
The cast in
Zeta-Jones. She's
Empress
badass.
is great too. Yeah. So those are 2 really, really good ones. They're both
There you
Netflix
go.
originals. They're super good.
All right, Content Rex
And then
for
Emily
you.
in Paris. Catch up. Rewatch. If you're me, you rewatch everything front to back set when the new season drops. Middle of December. So I'm pretty sure it's like right when I get back.
Yeah.
You can restart it.
So get perky with us Monday, Wednesday,
We
Friday.
should tell people what is happening.
And
we should
got
tell people
something.
We should tell people what's happening.
Yeah, tell them.
We have something else?
No,
Oh,
we've got our holiday episodes.
Okay. So here's the thing. Regular episodes of season 2 are over. All that really means is you don't have to listen to us recap the Kardashians anymore for the year.
You're welcome.
That's all you got. Now, through the rest of December, we've got shorts. We've got the 12 Cups of Christmas.
Yes.
So on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to be dropping short, little mini episodes, all of holiday content. We've recorded some of them, and we've got some recording, and we're super excited. They're going to be fun topics. Some are helpful, some are not. There's some guests coming in, so we've got a few things coming in, and that'll be right up to the new year.
Mm-hmm. So definitely be watching for those. It's our 12 Cups of Christmas.
Yep.
It's a seasonal blend, so you will like it.
And then we're going to take a couple of weeks, we think in January, where there's no episodes at all. Give everybody a break from hearing our voices.
You're going to miss us.
We're just giving you an opportunity to miss us.
Right? So you can listen to our old episodes as you get ready for season 3, which will be coming back.
Believe it, season 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a frosty.
I know.
It's a winter situation.
Right? Look at us.
I'm quite excited. And that's it. We'll have a season 3 winter edition starting probably end of January, beginning of February, depending on how much time we take off. And that's it.
Follow us. And we're on TikTok now. God helping. God help me.
Yep, all the socials at the First Shot Morning Show, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Look at us.
Rate us. Oh, we have a 4.9 rating on Spotify, too.
All right.
Which I want to know what asshole didn't give us 5 stars. But that's for another day.
Probably one of your ex-boyfriends, but I'm not going to go there.
That
You
is
and your problems.
so true.
He's like, I know this is going to annoy the shit out of her because
Yeah,
I'm
it
going to
is.
take one little point away from her and it's going to make her
A
crazy.
tenth of a point.
Yep. You know he did it too.
Oh my God.
I don't know which one of
one?
it. I know. So many to choose from. We will see you next year. Happy holidays.
Stay perky with us
Yes.
into 2023.
The First Shot Morning Show is produced by Lemonadio. When life gives you lemons, make radio. We encourage everyone to listen happier.com.